So yeah, we're back again with another episode, and we have another person filling in for Gopi this week, and I'm very glad that's the case.
I'm better than Gopi,
so much better than Gopi. And yeah, very honoured to have another good friend of mine over here. So let me start with this question. It's quite an important question I want to ask you. What is Gopi to you?
Oh,
yeah.
What is Gopi?
What is he?
He's a bold man with an impressive beard. Actually, so Gopi and I, we go back to school. We all went to school together.
Yes.
And the one thing that made us bond was Cornish pasties.
Cornish pasties.
Our mutual love for Cornish pasty. We used to have Cornish pasties in the tuck shop at school.
They used to sell Cornish pasties?
Yeah.
Did they actually?
Yeah.
We're missing out.
It was slightly more expensive than the pizza.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think probably Gopi and I were the only people who actually liked it.
Actually liked it. But how did it happen? Did you both just catch each other with the Cornish pasty and you're just like,
I think so. I think we were in line at the tuck shop waiting to get something.
Yeah.
And it might have been that I was in front and I bought a Cornish pasty.
Yeah.
And Gopi was impressed by that.
Right.
And
he stopped you.
And then from then, whenever either of us would buy a Cornish pasty, we'd share it.
Oh.
That's
sweet.
It was beautiful. Yeah. Yeah.
So like this is really gone against what I was planning, because both times I've asked him and Chi last week, they've just said really positive stuff. That's not what we want.
He's a grumpy old man.
This is what I'm talking about,
a grumpy old man.
This is the GrassTooth podcast.
So yeah, we're back again, and as our friend Tay mentioned, obviously we knew each other from school, but we actually knew each other from before school as well, right?
Before, actually, yeah.
You were a piano student of my mother's, so that's how we got to know each other before school. So technically, you were actually, I think, one of my first friends before QE. You were one of two people that I knew before our school. So
actually, no, probably
for me. So that's mad. We've got a long history, and obviously, friends with Gopi and Chi and everyone. So that's how we sort of started, I guess.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you.
I remember we went to like church retreats together.
We did.
And you were mad at football. I remember that.
I was. Yeah, I used to go and I just used to sweat so much.
Yeah.
And just I was going all out, sweaty boy. Yeah. I used to be a really sweaty boy back in the day.
Yeah. It was good that we knew each other before school because you feel less lonely, especially because like secondary school is a massive step up from primary school. So I think
it's a big step up, and also like brand new people.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like a completely different environment.
And most of them are Sri Lankan and
Most of them are Sri Lankan and Indian. I mean, go look at Gopi. I mean, unfortunately, Gopi's become a friend of mine, and that's just the nature of the environment. There was just so many of those guys around.
Can't win it all, yeah.
but yeah, going back to the Korean heritage, all of that sort of stuff. I've been watching Physical 100.
Oh,
season 2.
Sweaty.
So yeah, talking about sweaty. Did you watch season 1? Have you started season 2 or?
I have seen season 2 up to I think episode 4, which was out last week.
You're ahead of me.
And I did watch season 1. The main reason I watch is because there are personas, there are celebrities in that I know and I follow on YouTube. So it's good to see them actually try and compete.
Well, this season, which ones which celebrities do you
At the moment, my favorite for this season is Amotti.
Oh, okay.
He's a CrossFitter.
Yeah.
But he recently did a bodybuilding competition, and I was following him because they were putting up vlogs every day. So
right.
Watching that whilst I'm doing my own thing in the gym.
Was he a big man? Because this was the first time I've come across him, but he seemed like a bit of a big man. Like everyone kind of knew who he was.
Yeah. He's become more famous after the bodybuilding competition because he won that.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, and he's just. He seems like a genuine guy.
Yeah, true.
Humble as well, I feel. So.
Dude is different. He's a different breed, bro. He's an animal, absolute animal. I'm a big fan of the I can't remember his name, but the UFC fighter.
Yes, Kim Do-yeon,
Kim Do-yeon, bro. He's a don, man. I like him because he's on
funny as well.
He's on a lot of like entertainment shows in Korea as well. Like he's a celebrity now. Like he's not just a UFC fighter or ex-UFC fighter, but he's someone I followed quite a lot, so it's good to see him on there.
You have similarities with him, I'd say.
Do you think? In terms
of
the
character, the fun, and you do look slightly like him as well.
I'll take it.
And he's quite funny, and he's a likable guy.
Very likable, isn't it?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. No, I like him a lot. So I've just finished episode 1 though, so I'm not as far as you, but it's always. Should I tell you what it is with Physical 100? Right, this season in particular, I can't remember when it came out last season, but it's come out at a really good time for me because now it's reminding me how out of shape I am.
Didn't you have a YouTube? Didn't you start YouTube?
I was trying to keep that under the wraps. I started a YouTube channel 2 years ago to try and force me to get into a gym routine. I made two videos, and
I watched both of them.
Died. Were you wondering like where the hell did this guy go?
The third one, man.
Yeah, that was tragic. But it's because summer's coming up, bro. Do you know what I mean? Summer bod incoming, hopefully. So it's come at a very fortunate time for me. But shall I tell you what? The other thing I observed from this show, and I think generally Korean shows, like on a whole, but especially on this show, is in particular, considering it's like about competition, it's about survival, it's about like testosterone, egos, all that sort of stuff. They're also remarkably polite.
I know, yeah.
And I love that. Do you know what I mean? Because if it was like a British or American show, it'd be like
aggy,
so aggy. There'll be fights. They'll be like, "You what, mate? I'm gonna smash you. I'm gonna smash him." But these guys are just like so polite.
I think it's ingrained in the culture as well. It's all about respect and being, particularly there's higher up and down hierarchy in Korean society.
Social hierarchy.
Even within the show, you can see because there are famous Olympians who are now professors or teaching people, and so you find their students be calling them professor or 교수님. So there's a lot of respect, but the thing is sometimes you feel like it's a bit
it's a bit too much.
Too much, and it can be a bit fake as well, superficial respect. But no, I agree with you that they are generally quite polite.
But talking about the social hierarchy, actually, it's kind of funny because again, just for context, me and Tay were in the same year, but technically your date of birth is a year older than mine, right? I mean, in England generally, we don't have that social hierarchy culture. Like a 15-year-old can call a 30-year-old by their name, like it's just all of that sort of stuff willy nilly. But I remember, and even though we're in the same academic year, my parents, I'd always just call you by like Tay, like when I'm talking to you about my parents, when I'm talking about you to my parents. And my parents are always just like, no, don't call him Tay, call him Hyung. Like he's your Hyung. I'm like, nah, man, he's in my year, bro. Like we're in the same year. So it's a Korean thing, isn't it?
It is a Korean thing.
It must be a Korean thing.
I think there are pros and cons to it. You generally become quite respectful people. You're able to honor your elders, but at the same time, there's void between, as you say, we're in the same year, but say you started calling me Hyung, there's a gap between us and you can't be as close.
I wouldn't have minded it, but I think it's people. I think from what I understand, it's people that take advantage of that that hierarchy, and you're like, you know what, I'm the big man. Let me make your life difficult. So that's when it becomes a bit of an issue. But
I'm not.
But yeah, man, Physical 100 season 2. I'm very, very, very excited to see the rest of it.
Maybe if they bring it over here, I reckon they would though. I think Korean shows are being sold all across the country, especially like Hidden Singer. You were talking about Hidden Singer last time.
Such a good. Did you like that show?
Yeah, it's an amazing show. And it's such a simple idea, and I think America's bought it. I think UK might have bought it as well. But it's just a matter of time they buy Physical 100. It
has to be like Squid Games.
Yeah,
exactly. It's a TV show,
exactly.
But they'll transfer it.
And then we'll join that.
Yeah, should do it
because we'll be famous by then.
That's why we started this podcast, bro. Do you know what I mean? We want to get to the levels. Physical 100 season 3 or 4. We're there. Do you know what I mean? Me, Tay, Gopi, and Chi. Right. We're all there, bro. On the treadmills and that. But cool. How about you, man? What have you been up to? What's been going on in the Tay clan and household and everything?
I've been good.
You've been
busy.
Good.
Been healthy. Busy with work.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I think just life.
Just being an adult.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
It's a lot. Yeah. It's a lot. Sometimes you think back and, oh yeah, when you're at school, at the time, it's just GCSEs, A-levels, and going to a good university, that's massive. But in retrospect and compared to our lives now, it's nothing, is it?
There's not, like, I mean, even just uni, thinking about uni, man, like the amount of flexibility and freedom you have at uni. Because like now it's like you have to wake up at 9 or wake up at 8 to go to work. Like you can't just miss a lecture or a seminar. You actually have to go. Get
fired.
you get HR calling you in. So it's just different, man. Was that like did it hit you hard in terms of that shift or that transformation from like student to like a worker?
I think one thing that our school could have done better is teach us to be a bit more independent, I think. But going to university definitely helped just become a normal person. Because there were things that we learned in school that, is very different in the real world. But yeah, I think going back to your question, I'd say for me, I think it was quite natural, the transition. I don't think it was too difficult. And now working, obviously, been working for now 5 years-ish,
My goodness. Work hard, but have a dream, right? You've got a dream?
Yeah.
My guy's got a big dream. What's some of your dreams? Tell me.
Family's a big one for me.
My guy, this is what we're talking about.
Married. But yeah, I just want a family of my own, I think. I want little mini-me's.
I can't even imagine little mini-me's, man. Yeah. I mean, I can imagine it, but it'll be so funny. Just because I remember mini him. Do you know what I mean? I remember mini you. If there's any more of those, it's gonna be chaotic, bro.
Oh, it's different, man. I was a chubby little kid.
You and me both. I mean, I was chubby until like maybe 4 years ago. I was fat until like 4 years ago. But yeah, I remember
you've changed a lot.
Because you're now in really good shape. I mean, not now. You've been in good shape for a while. But yeah, back in the day,
yeah, man,
we were big children, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like we were
Augustus Gloop,
rolling around and stuff. But yeah, done a full circle. We talked about life, talked about Physical 100, getting in shape. This is what we do, bro.
That's what we do.
And now let's get into the GlassTruth.
The GlassTruth. Making sense of nonsense.
And we are back with this week's GlassTruth. What is the GlassTruth? The GlassTruth is about education. It's about looking into things deeply. Because this world is so complicated. There's so many different things going on, right? There's so many problems. And I think what we want to do is shine a light on them and talk about them, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Cool, bro.
It's what we do, bro. It's what we do over here. And fun enough, this GlassTruth has actually been recommended by Gopi. He sent this through. I don't know why, so we're going to try and get into it and let's see what it's about and see what we can talk about. So the headline for this GlassTruth is: a painter has a double arm transplant from a female donor after losing both his limbs in a bike crash in India. So yeah, essentially an artist lost his arms in an accident, and then he underwent a 12-hour surgery in a hospital in New Delhi, and he has some new arms attached, and they reattached his nerves, his veins, his muscles and skin to the new female arms that were donated to this person. What are your thoughts?
You know what I just clocked?
Yeah.
It's it was a woman's arm.
That's it.
On a man. And surely it's slightly different in terms of stature and size and whatnot. Obviously it's probably similar size, but I've just clocked that.
I mean, we'll attach a picture, but just in case, Tay, you haven't seen it, bro, that's what has happened. I mean,
it looks good.
It looks all right, man. Like new arms.
What's interesting is, according to that article, he had prosthetic arms before.
Yeah.
And so he's chosen, fleshy arms over prosthetics.
But like, I'm trying to think. So they said they reattached his nerves and veins and all of that sort of stuff. Like, I've always been set 8 science, so I have no idea on how.
Yeah, set 6. Yeah,
set 6. So I mean,
set 1's the best.
Set 1's the best. It's still better than me. But like when you, surely this is like super, super difficult to actually like I mean, attaching an arm is one thing because you can just attach it whatever, right? But then to try and get those arms, the new arms to be functional and like make it work internally, like how does that actually happen?
How many veins do we even have? How do you connect veins?
Like the blood vessels, all of that sort of stuff. The DNA.
Sew veins. You glue them together.
Like it's just I don't get it.
So, it's amazing though. I mean, the fact that we're able to do that is incredible because you know they're thinking of like head transplants and or recently with the Neuralinks as well.
Yeah.
Science is crazy.
One question on this actually, and I think this is the killer question, right? Obviously, as a donor, you've agreed to all of this sort of stuff happening after you passed, right? But as a family member seeing that, as a family member of the person who's passed away, what would you think personally? Because it's like, like I know obviously you know you've lost a family member, they're not going to come back, but you kind of want them to rest, I'd assume. But like they've come back in this sort of form. Like, how do you think that's?
I think taking weird? Away any perhaps religious views that some people have. Again, I think it just comes down to that person's wishes and feelings. I think if that person wanted to donate their body parts, then you should honor their wishes and feelings. Right. That's why we have wills, or that's why we have, you know, that box that you sign on your driving license application. Did you sign that?
I think I signed it,
I think I did as well.
I think I did, yeah.
And I personally think being able to give someone else an opportunity is quite remarkable. I think that's quite precious. And if someone in my family had passed away and wanted to donate their body parts, I wouldn't say.
You wouldn't say no.
No, I wouldn't say no to that.
Fair enough. I guess it's all down to the individual, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. One thing, because in this sense, because this basically when I saw this article, it actually reminded me of something I saw I think a few years back. But I remember this article was basically a face.
Yes, I've seen that. Yeah.
And like the picture, I don't know if you might have seen the
I think
same.
It was a soldier or something. Yeah.
I don't know if it's that one, but the one I saw, right? It's actually a mad picture. Like I'll show you the picture and I'll put it on the screen as well. Basically, these are doctors in somewhere in America where they're basically like looking at the face.
Oh my gosh,
bro! They're actually looking at the face of the person who donated it. Wow. And they're like, okay.
I mean, the fact that you can skin that off is impressive.
It's like a sushi knife. Like, how have they done this, bro? They just sashimi the face like so perfectly. Wow. But they're just like looking at the face and they're like trying to assess how to put it onto this other girl's face. Like this, I think she was like 16 years old. She like accidentally shot herself in the face and it just like ruined everything. Somehow she still survived. I think like the bullet grazed the brain but didn't like affect it properly, so she didn't pass away. And I was just like, cool, an arm is one thing, right? Because obviously arms are super important, but like they're not like a face, man. Do you get one point? Like faces, I think, very different. Like, I think that's I don't know, that's a mad one, I think.
It's like I think face goes towards someone's identity.
Yeah,
that's probably more so than an arm.
Yeah.
But when you look at the successful cases where face transplants have worked, the face looks different. It can't be the same.
It stretches out
depending on the shape of your skull as well. Right. So, but yeah, it is weird.
It's a bit weird. Yeah. It's a bit weird.
But if I had an accident like that, would I want a face plant? Face
plant
transplant.
It's a tough one, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Do I want someone else's face? I mean, even if my face is not looking good, do I want another person's face?
Yeah.
I think that's a difficult question.
And
it's not one for us to answer because it's just too difficult.
Yeah. If that happens to me, I'll let you know what I feel at the time.
we'll bring you on again.
I'll come back.
We'll bring you on again, yeah. The GlassTruth ain't all about fun and games. It's not all about stupid stuff, do you know what I mean? It's about the deep stuff like this. And hopefully we've provided some answers. I think that's what we're here to do, bro.
Two shallow people talking about deep stuff, yeah.
That's it, bro. And that is this week's GlassTruth. And we're back to the we're back to the final segment of this episode. And there's one thing that me and Tay share, in terms of passion, something that we share very deeply. And we kind of talked about it or alluded to it before, about our girth, our size back in the day. Back in the day. It's food, man. Talked about Cornish pasties.
Yes.
Food is something that I think we've kind of had a big thing over,
food,
right?
Man. Yeah.
Bro, just love food so much.
Actually loves. It's not just, eating to survive. I think if there are two types of people, people who live to eat, and there are people who eat to live, and I'm definitely the former.
I've got a friend who's like, I just like eat for sustenance. I'm like, bro, that's a sad existence.
It's a waste of one of the greatest joys in life,
bro. It's just sad. It's sad to hear. But just talking about food, man. Like my mum sent like a care package.
Oh, that's
from
nice.
From she's currently in South Korea, and she's sent a care package, and this was in
yes.
This was in the package. Honey butter chip.
That was when that first came out. There was a crazy hype.
Was it?
And it was liquid gold. I mean, it is gold. And
when did it come out? Was it kind of new or?
I think it's probably at least 10 years. But I still remember when it first came out. It was just so rare to get. People were selling that on the black market. Legit.
They were selling this on the black market. What do you mean?
Like second, like resale.
Really?
Like reselling sneakers. Yeah, they were reselling
honey butter chips.
Yeah, because people wanted to try it, and there wasn't enough stock. Yeah.
Is it now a lot more in circulation?
Oh yeah,
it's
definitely. And they've got loads of versions. There's like almonds as well.
As in, like, I like crisps. Crisps. One of my favorite snacks. Right. I tried this for the first time today.
First time?
I've never tried this before. This is the first time, because I've never seen this in like UK, Asian, Korean stores.
Sure.
So it's the first time I tried it today.
How'd you find it?
I honestly think it might be one of the best things I've ever tasted.
It's a whole new level. It's different to crisps we get
honey
here.
butter. Like there's nothing remotely similar to this in England. Like, I mean, what are the best English crisps? Like, I mean, sensations.
Sensations.
Thai
sweet chili
Thai sweet chili. That's probably the best one there.
I like kettle chips. All right.
Kettle chips are quite nice. Yeah. The sweet chili one I quite like.
No, that's the flavor profile it's different.
Guys, go get yourself a honey butter chip crisp. Right. This is honestly.
You need to get it now.
You know what? Send me your address. I'll try and get my mum to send the care package. Do you know what I mean? I'll do that, man. Like, it's worth it. This is so good. I mean, it's very, very unhealthy, I think.
I think that's it. I think my general take on Korean snacks is MSG.
Bro,
we love MSG. I mean, it goes in the food as well. But yeah, snacks.
What's the brand? Is it Calbee or Haitai?
Yeah,
Haitai. Sponsor us, man. We're doing God's work for you. This is what we're doing, bro. Do you know what I mean? we have to get brazy out here. We have to. If you don't ask, you don't get. Right? Haitai or Calbee, whichever one it is. I don't know which one it is. Sponsor us, okay?
Sponsor us, please.
What are your? I mean, aside from the honey butter crisp, what are your sort of go-to Korean snacks? Let's go for snacks first. Korean snacks.
Oh, I recently, and I've been praying about it.
Yeah.
For years is there's an ice cream called Merona, which is melon flavored.
Oh.
Right. Honeydew melon flavored.
Oh.
And it recently came in, I think, last year, and so they started to sell it in the Korean shops. My understanding is that they couldn't sell it before because of the ingredients that go into it, and regulations in the UK didn't allow for that to be sold here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that recently came in. They're like green sticks.
Right.
Blocks, and they taste like melon, and really, really good.
I mean, like a honeydew melon is like a goat fruit. Do you know what I mean? Like, for me, it's up there. 100%. Ice cream, did you say?
Yeah, that's an ice cream. Other snacks, I think jellies. I kind of like Korean jellies.
Same. I like. I don't know if this actually. I don't actually think this is Korean, but I've seen it in a lot of Korean stores. Haichu,
yeah, I think that's Japanese.
Is it Japanese? It might be.
But
Japanese.
we have similar ones.
We've got very similar ones.
Yeah, Haichu's good.
It's just like I said it before. Artificial grape.
Yeah.
It's like,
you know what? Actually, I agree with Yoni on this. I do like artificial grape flavored things.
I think it might be a Korean thing again.
Yeah. And lychee as well. Lychee Rubicon.
Bro, this guy, that's what I'm saying. Bro, you there. And Chi would say that 100%. As well. And like, it's because
I don't know what you're talking about, Gopi.
Gopi he doesn't appreciate good flavors. Do you know what I mean? And like, artificial black grape is like, I can know because I grew up on it. I think we grew up on the same sweets, right? So that is just in a league of its own for me, which is why I like Haichu. I'm trying to think of like the go-to Korean snacks, like the go-to snacks. I mean, obviously everyone knows the choco pie. Are you? Okay.
Yeah, choco pie. Yeah.
Are you a fan of choco pie?
It's okay, but it's like for us, it's just normal, right?
Yeah, I think it's overrated for me.
It's overrated.
It's a bit overrated. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's overrated. There's a different version. Is it Mongshu? I don't know.
Yes.
Do you know which?
Yeah.
That is very nice. That is good.
I mean, the difference I can't say between a Monchella and a choco pie, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't like with the choco pie. I don't like not the rubbery. Is it the rubberiness?
Marshmallow.
It's the marshmallow. Yeah. I think it's the marshmallow bit.
Have you tried it frozen? It's actually quite. I prefer it frozen.
I might have tried it frozen.
Yeah.
I think my mum told me to do that once. Oh, I might have to try it again actually.
I think wagon wheel is like the English equivalent.
Yeah. But did you like wagon wheel?
Nah,
I hate wagon wheel. I think that's probably why I didn't like choco pie actually. Thinking about it.
There's this thing called homnambol, which is like little like wafers but with chocolate inside as well. Those quite good. I
think I probably tried something like that.
Yeah.
Should I tell you what? Korean snacks, right? Okay. Korean snacks versus like UK snacks. Do you have like a preference or?
I'd say Korean snacks because they're just so diverse and
so much more unique.
And generally with Korean food compared to English food is the flavor profiles are stronger. So if it's salty, it's saltier. If it's sweet, it's sweeter. And it's really diverse.
It's more creative, bro.
Yeah, and it's more creative.
Like you'll find flavors that you've never even seen. Like honey butter chip crisps. Like you're not gonna find that here.
There was a new thing I think a couple of years ago. Where some chicken shop started selling mint chocolate flavored fried chicken. Yeah, and it's green. It's green, right? And it tore the nation. There'd be people who like it and don't like it.
Like a Marmite thing,
like a Marmite thing. Yeah, exactly. And like a mint chocolate thing. I personally like mint chocolate.
Do you like mint chocolate? Yeah. Okay.
But I think that actually, more specifically, it was mint chocolate ice cream flavored chicken.
How does that even work?
Yeah, and it was
how do they flavor it?
I have no idea. But yeah, that's how creative we are.
So it's not even mint; it's mint chocolate ice cream.
Yeah, that's right. I think it was. Yeah. Like Baskin Robbins though. Baskin Robbins have weird art.
Yeah, I've tried cola flavored chicken.
Okay, yeah.
But that's like it sounds like it's nothing compared to the mint chocolate
exactly.
one.
It's actually quite. I mean, it's just a substitute for sugar, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Do you? I mean, yeah. Are you a big fan of? Okay, forget the mint chocolate ice cream one. Are you just a fan of Korean fried chicken generally, or?
I have to say yes. I do love Korean fried chicken. I think I appreciate it's like a big hype nowadays. I mean, all the shops sell Korean fried chicken things.
I literally saw a thing from Spoons today.
Really?
I got the Spoons app on my phone. It literally popped up saying, "Oh, we've got brand new like Korean gochujang like wings."
Exactly. You just put Korean in front of anything nowadays.
Just chuck a little bit of gochujang and it's just like, oh yeah, it's Korean fried wings, chicken now. But yeah, Korean fried chicken is as in like for me.
It's best with beer. So we call it chimek. But
that's it.
You might think it's counterintuitive to have something greasy as well as quite filling as beer, but actually it balances perfectly.
It washes it down so well, doesn't it?
Oh, it's just
so I'm getting quite emotional. What's the technique to a Korean fried chicken? Is it the double fry? I think that's what
there's double frying, but there's also different types of flour. So I think the best ones mix corn flour as well as meal flour.
See, we know what we're doing, bro.
We know,
bro. We create, innit? Like we create. It's a shame because like I just think like the chicken you get in the UK is just doesn't compare, bro. Does it? Like
it's alright.
It's not the same.
No.
We're gonna do something. Because we've talked about chicken for a while now. Okay.
I do like the poulet.
The poulet. The chicken connoisseur fell off. Right? Do you remember when the chicken connoisseur came out for the first time?
The weirdest thing about him. I mean, I rated him. He's sick.
Creative.
But like he's always making you think how old he is. Like
when I first saw him, I thought he was like 16.
Literally, 15. I thought he was a baby. Yeah. It turns out he was like much older.
He was like 28 at the time.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Like, bro, the guy's like almost 35 now. Like crazy. But he fell off hard. And actually, I liked him at the start, but then I saw a video of him trying Korean fried chicken wings.
Oh, really?
And he said like they're dead.
Is it?
And at that point, I was like, okay, I've got no ratings for you.
Exactly.
I've got no ratings for you, bro.
You probably had Korean fried wings in spoons, yeah.
Bro, like it's not the same thing. So it's just like, okay, cool. I don't rate you anymore. But we're gonna do our own rating.
Yes.
Okay. Because this is what we do. We rate things, and we don't just rate for the fun of it. It's to like
shits and giggles.
We do it to like inform you guys. Do you know what I mean?
We're helping you. Like
with the drinks. If you haven't tried some of the drinks that we said, try them. You'll like them. Do you know what I mean? We are gonna rank our favorite chicken shops, chicken joints. What do we call them? Chicken places.
Yeah, chicken places, chicken shops,
chicken places. Yeah. Right. Chicken places in the UK, or just whatever. Right.
Whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, our top 5 chicken places. So I'm gonna start with you.
Okay.
Let me, because I made my own list.
I have as well.
I want you to tell me your 5th place.
5th place.
Chicken jointe.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be controversial.
Some
people might not agree with me, but my top 4 are better than this.
Your top, okay.
So my 5th one is KFC.
Okay. Okay.
I'm in dangerous
Why?
territory.
Why is it 5th?
Because I genuinely think the other ones are better than this.
Okay,
but look, KFC obviously has to make the list. You know, we grew up with it. You know, it's secret recipe.
It's like an original, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an original. Gotta love the Colonel.
But it's not in your it's not in your top 4.
Unfortunately not, no.
Damn.
No. And I still rate KFC because it's not that expensive. I feel like, especially with cost of living crap, everything else has become really expensive. But they're holding their prices pretty well. Yeah. And best menu at KFC, I'd say Zinger box meal.
Is that your go-to Zinger box meal?
I like chicken original pieces, but I like a Zinger box meal with an original piece.
Oh, I got you.
That's what I like.
Okay, fine. Do you like their drinks and stuff, like the milkshakes and stuff?
No, I'm not a fan of the drinks.
Right.
But the beans, actually, again, some people might not agree with me, but the barbecue beans at KFC are good.
They do slap. They do be slapping, to be honest. They do be slapping.
They do be.
Okay. All right, fair enough. 5th, man, that's a bit of a mad one. Okay, fine, bro. We'll see. We'll see what the comments are saying.
Yeah.
My number 5 is a very uninspiring option.
Okay.
But it's just there because I think I've grown up on it. Sam's chicken. It's just reliable chicken, right? Fried, grilled. It's just reliable.
Yeah.
It's in most places in London. Friendly Sam's chicken. That's all it is, man.
Friendly.
You get it in the box.
Yeah. Poor man's Colonel.
Poor man's Colonel. That's it. It's just a friendly chicken box.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes my top 5. I think just because of the sentimental value of it.
Sam's on my list as well. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Okay. What's your 4th then?
4th, and there's a bit of a shout out.
Okay.
You mentioned a couple episodes back about a drink. I think Gopi mentioned the morning rice drink. Which is a Korean drink, which I totally recommend. It's milky and it's made out of rice. But that was a little. I was really happy because that was a bit of a sneaky shout out to my restaurant, K Cook, Hendon Central.
The link, the address and the link is down below.
And if you say you know Tay, you'll get a discount or a little special something.
Say GrassTooth podcast.
Oh yeah,
for a cheeky little discount.
Yeah, a little discount or a little something. Discount. Yeah. I'll let my dad know. But in any event, we have Korean fried chicken.
Yeah.
And look, I put it 4th because I feel there are probably better places to do Korean fried chicken, but ours is homely.
Bro.
And it's original recipe. Ratios, all that.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Sometimes you just can't beat home cooking.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And his food's like, it's home food. Do you know what I mean? It's just home cooking. And there's no better place to get Korean fried chicken than a Korean place.
Yes.
Okay.
That's true.
Not spoons.
Look, don't get it from a non-certified, non-verified
Leon. They've got the Korean grilled, it's like, bro, there's nothing Korean about this. There's absolutely nothing. You just put this there to make it sound sexy.
Yes,
but it's not. Exactly. It's just dead. Stop trying.
Yep.
And as no, try it. That's fine. I'm not sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay. Do it.
But look,
it's not authentic.
We're gonna do it better.
Damn.
We have a schmeck set, so we have chicken and beer to come. We got sweet and spicy. We got original fried.
Chicken and beer. Try that. As a combination, try it. That drink, the rice drink, morning rice drink.
Yes, come over.
Achimesa, try that. I'm gonna put a picture up right here so you see it. Whenever you go to an Asian store, because most Asian stores will have it. Buy that stuff right there and just down it, and you'll see what we're talking about. It's honestly, such a good drink.
It's good.
Cool. No, cake at number 4. I like that. My number 4 is KFC. It makes my top 4. Yeah, I'm the same. It's just good original chicken.
Yeah.
And also, I'm a big fan of the bargain bucket.
Bargain bucket, yeah.
It's a family affair. Yeah. It's a family affair. You go in there. You've got my dad asking for the chicken legs.
This is good. Are you a leg person or a wing person?
So it depends which chicken joint I'm from.
Yeah,
I'm in.
That's true.
But at KFC, I do like their drumsticks. Their drumsticks are quite nice. Okay. But generally, I'm more of a thigh.
Yeah, I like the thighs. Yeah, same.
Thighs.
I'm a thigh man.
A thigh man, yeah.
Yeah. Like that.
Sometimes I'm a breast man, but mostly it's a thigh. Mostly it's a thigh. But yeah, the bargain bucket is banging. Okay, you said the beans. The beans are banging, right? But the one side that I always get, and it's honestly the worst looking one. It's disgusting. But it's the gravy. Have you tried the gravy?
I love the gravy.
It's just
all the sides at KFC are really good.
They're good, right? The gravy is just pure filth.
It's good.
It's just like disgusting oily filth. But you double dip, triple dip your chicken.
Yeah, 100%.
Man, KFC.
Dunk it.
So yeah, KFC, and I normally get the wicked like the Zinger burger meal as well. Yeah. So KFC are good. Number 3, what's
Sam's is third for me.
Sam's.
Again, sentimental value. I think signature about Sam's is the wings buckets. You can get like 20 or 40 wings for like 20 quid or something, or back in the day. Yeah. And like my friends and I, whenever we watch footy, we'd always order Sam's because it's just quick go-to wings, isn't it? And it's quite punchy. It's got spice as well. So if not, I remember back in the day when you get 2 for 2. So you get 2 fillet burgers for 2 quid. Yeah. I mean, that's
back in the day,
bygone,
before cost of living. Yeah,
exactly. But Sam's, I rated them since then because how can you get 2 burgers for £2?
That was crazy, isn't it? It's for the people. Sam's was for the people. I think what strikes me about Sam's is that like there's a lot of chicken places just around, like kind of like smaller chicken places, right? I think Sam's was the most popular one. It was almost like the accumulation of all of those. It was like the voice of those sort of chicken shops, if that makes sense.
100%.
But it obviously wasn't like a KFC or a global conglomerate.
It was like Chicken Land, Chicken Cottage. Yes. But all of them put together is Sam's.
Sam's.
Yeah.
Right. That's
pretty much.
Damn, Sam's. Sam's is good. I'm actually kind of emotional that Sam's went into both our lists.
Yeah, 100%. I think this is like, it's what we've grown up with here in London.
Depends what you've grown up on, yeah. And Sam's is.
I don't know if there is Sam's outside of London.
Is Sam's a UK one? Yeah. Oh, it sounds kind of American though, no? Sam's?
Yeah, I don't know.
Sam's chicken?
I think it is UK.
It must be UK.
I think it's London mainly.
London mainly. Yeah. Fair enough. Sam's chicken. Damn, top 3.
Sponsor us.
That's it, Sam. Bro, we've talked so good about Sam's, man. They need to sponsor us now. My number 3 is Pepe's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Pepe's. Okay. I think I've loved Pepe's from the beginning. Pepe's, like, for me, has the most variety. Like if you in terms of like whether it's a burger, whether it's like a quesadilla or like a burrito, they've got everything. But I normally go for like the family meal again because I order it for the family at home. And yeah, man, you get like the full chicken, the wings, the sauces, the peri salted chips is really nice. And funnily enough, actually, Pepe's our friend Chi had a quick shift at Pepe's.
Did he?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I've got a very funny video of him because I walked in on him having during a shift.
Welcome to Pepe's.
Yeah. No, he just started crying. What? Yeah, he just started crying. I'm gonna put the link to the video below. Okay, so check it out. Yeah. Oh my God. This was his summer job before I think going to uni or graduating from uni. So yeah, he's come a long way since then.
Yes.
From flipping burgers and chickens to
being a lawyer
now. So he's done well. He's done very well. So yeah, Pepe's is my number 3. and now we move into top two territory. These are like the two top two, bro.
I'm passionate about these two.
Okay,
I am passionate about these two. My second is Pepe's actually. Yeah, Pepe Peri Peri.
Yeah.
Again, I think really similar. We've got something going. It's that family platter. 2 whole chickens. Or is it mega platter? 2 whole chickens, 4 fries.
That's
you get some of them. You get pitta as well. We like to add a bit of spicy rice.
You get the spicy rice,
it, man.
You know that. He just knows, bro.
Literally, and the number of times our family feasted on that, honestly.
It's Pepe's is good.
And because we're Korean, we like a bit of spice as well, and the spice
it fits our flavor profile.
It does.
Yeah, it's good. It's a lot more closer to what we want than a KFC's, for example. Like it's different, right?
Yeah.
Fine, Pepe, sponsor us as well, man. We're just doing good work for you.
Literally. Like, we're hyping you up. Come on.
Give me a family meal right now, bro.
Please, even just a coupon.
Send it over.
What's your second?
My second, it's a bit of a newfound love.
Okay.
Because there wasn't one around me whilst growing up. So this is more like a recent thing. But it's hit me. It's hit me like a train. Morley's wings. I don't know if you've tried them.
Really? I've not been.
Morley's wings. I think, to be honest, most of the time I have them, I'm starving. So maybe that has played a part.
Helps, yeah.
It definitely helps, probably. But their wings, because as I said, wings are probably one of my favorite areas of a chicken. Their wings are banging. Like, yeah, their fried wings, solid, just like good, crispy fried chicken wings. They've got the barbecue grilled ones, which I've never tried actually, but a lot of my close friends whose food tastes I trust, they say it's nice. So I think Morley's is it was a toss up between Morley's and Pepe's. I've just given Morley's the shout this time because I've got a bit of a thing with him at the moment.
Nice.
So yeah, Morley's second. But now we come to our first. What's your numero uno, bro?
I think we probably have the same one. Do you reckon?
I think by the way you're smiling,
yeah,
I reckon we do.
All right, fine. We go back to, and I was actually just searching this.
Yeah.
We go back to what year? I think it's 2010. Ed Sheeran and Example had a little shout out about this restaurant. And Ed Sheeran was hyping about having a black card from here. Nando's! Come on. If you've grown up in London, and look, anyone who knows me will know that I'm being faithful to my word right now. I am a missionary for Nando's.
You're a sales rep.
In Korean, it's Nando's Chondosa, because whenever Koreans come to London and they ask, they have this presumption that English food is crap. I mean, somewhat true, but still, it's not the point. I'd always introduce them to Nando's because
Nando's is Portuguese though.
It is Portuguese, but I tell you, and I know this because the number of times I've talked about Nando's. Nando's is Portuguese. It began in South Africa, and then UK had the second joint, the second chain, and we made it big. It became successful because of the UK, and then it went over to Australia and all the other countries.
Right.
But yes, generally, piri piri chicken is Portuguese food.
The origin is but it's the UK that
we made you successful. We made Nando's successful, and I don't think I've hardly ordered anything other than a platter, because again, it's similar to the
family thing.
The piri piri experience. Yeah. It's just you get chicken with the family, you get chips. I love the mash at Nando's.
Okay, let's list the question. What's your go-to order, bro? So you said, do you normally get?
Yeah, so it depends, obviously. Yeah. But I mean, even this Sunday after church, our church went to Nando's. There were 14 people. Like, we got the number of times our church goes to Nando's on Sunday is incredible.
It's just like a standard thing now.
Literally. So yeah, so we get like however many full platters, whole platters or whatever it's called. And in terms of sides, like no, this is important. The spiciness.
So that's important.
See, I'm quite tactical. I go for the medium chicken. I can have extra hot any day.
Yeah.
But in terms of the flavor of the chicken grill, I would choose medium and then use sauces to
spice it up.
And the Verusa. That V sauce. There's a new sauce actually that came out.
Mura.
No, Saka. Saka.
Oh, because from the football player. Yeah. He's done the sauce.
Has done a new sauce. It's actually quite nice.
Have you tried it?
Yeah.
I need to try
this
it.
Sunday, and it's like a barbecue flavored spice sauce. It's quite nice. Definitely try it.
Okay.
But yes, in terms of sides, I'd get peri salted chips, mash, coleslaw, spicy rice. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, as in, even if it's not obvious yet, Nando's is also my first choice. Number one, Nando's. Yeah, like I hate people who there's a lot of people that chat shit about Nando's. They're like, oh mate, it's like Portuguese people like laugh about Nando's. It's not really authentic Portuguese food. Shut up. Like just be quiet, man. Like, there's a reason why Nando's stands strong.
Yep.
If it's not spicy enough for you, just chuck that extra sauce in. I do the same. I get a medium, and I chuck on sauce. But to be honest, though, I can handle spice. I can handle.
We can handle it.
But I don't like the hot sauce. Like I just don't like the taste of it.
It's a bit strong.
It's strong, and it's just I don't know.
My favorite sauce is the garlic sauce.
So I normally have the garlic sauce and the lemon and herb one, and I mix it together. And I add a bit of the little drizzle of the wild herb to add a not a spice, but a bit of a kick to it.
Yeah.
And then this is one thing you have to always get this at Nando's: the Peronaise. You can't have fries, the peri salted fries. You can't have peri salted fries by themselves without the Peronaise. Like you need peri salted chips and Peronaise. It's like your mum and your dad. Like you need them together. Do you know what I mean?
You comprend pas without it,
They just don't. It just doesn't exist. Like you just can't have a good time without them there. So Peronaise is another crucial thing, and also the soft drinks.
Yeah,
get them for free. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
It's a bit expensive now.
It is. Yeah.
But you need it. What can you do? You need it.
And like there are a lot more, because back in the day you can just get away with just asking for a glass.
They changed,
and just give them a wink and just go into.
So we obviously we're experts, right? Yeah, you just ask for the tap water glass, because back in the day it was the same glass.
Same glass.
But now they're sneaky. They caught us out. They got different glasses.
I mean, it makes sense, but even then it's just like, why? Yeah. Like just let us, man.
Sometimes I'd get Sprite. Because it looks like water.
But you need to always look around. That's the difficult thing. But should I tell you, it's not even just the food, right? It's everything around Nando's. So for me, firstly, having a hand washing basin in the middle of the restaurant is just such an amazing idea. Like no restaurant, you have to go to the toilet.
So loving.
But it's just there. It's just there. And every Nando's has one, and it's just beautiful. The music and the vibes, amazing.
Yeah.
And everyone's there just having a good time, bro.
Everyone's happy, man. No one's not happy at Nando's.
It's it's good. It's good. Exactly. And the point system, the chili system, great. Do
you remember? Oh, were you there? So when we were in school back in the day, it wasn't, we didn't have apps and things like that. Yeah. We had little coupon cards.
Oh yeah.
And you'd ask them to stamp the Nando's, right?
Yeah.
And I can't remember, one of our friends found a Chinese website or something that you can buy these cards and buy the stamps.
Oh.
And so I think about 8 or 10 of us, we bought loads of these stamps and these cards and stamped them, and went to Nando's and got free chicken.
You're lying.
No, yeah.
How much was it? How much did you buy them for?
I can't remember who bought it, but I know obviously I'm not going to name names, but we literally
they're now in prison.
About 10 people, 10 of us. We literally had fully stamped cards, and we all went to Nando's and got free chicken. Yeah.
Oh, did you try it more than once, or was that the last time you tried it?
That was the one time that we did it.
One time.
Yeah. I did feel slightly guilty about it, but
it is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
Free chicken, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Don't sell your stamps online.
That's it. Yeah, Nando's is I'm very, very comforted at the fact that not only do we have a lot of overlap, but we share the same thing.
Yeah.
I've honestly come up
really,
against so many people who always talk down on Nando's, and it really sort of grates on me. I've got a number of good friends. You guys will know who you are watching this podcast.
Repent.
Because I'm telling you right now, you guys, there's just so much love for Nando's, right? You know the Korean people that you bring over as a Chondasa?
Yeah.
Do they like it or?
Oh yeah, I don't think I've come across anyone who said, "Oh, it's not for me." Yeah, they all like it. And the mysterious thing about Nando's, right, is like you think about it randomly.
Yeah.
Right.
You just crave it, don't you?
Yeah, you crave it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That's exactly it. No other restaurant does this for me personally. Yeah. It's just, you know, when you just go, oh, today is just a Nando's day. Like I just need to get a Nando's today. And that comes, it can come once every week, once every 2 weeks. It just happens. You just smell it and you do it.
Easy.
So yeah, this episode's for my Nando lovers. You've got two over here.
We are united.
There's a couple of other friends, 2 or 3 other friends in our network who share the same passion for Nando's as us.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to bring them on to next week's episode.
Nando's lovers.
Nando's lovers. Let's get united and let's take it away. So cool. That's the end of this week's
I've got one
episode.
honourable mention.
Oh yeah,
if you would let me.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm quite a fan of these guys. They're called Fallow, and they're quite hot on YouTube nowadays. But they've recently, they're a restaurant. Couple of guys who came out of like famous restaurants to make a chain themselves.
Oh, okay.
But recently they've opened a chicken-only restaurant called Fowl. And it's a bit high end. It's not like Sam's and Nando's, but so it's quite pricey. But their chicken burger is the best chicken burger I've had in my life.
Korean chicken burger.
It's not Korean.
It's just like standard chicken.
It's like buttermilk chicken breast burger. But so the thing about this restaurant is everything in their menu has some connection to the chicken. Save for the vegan menu. Even the dessert is made out of chicken fat. It's like a tart that's made out that uses chicken fat. But anyway, yeah, their chicken breast burger was incredible.
Is it?
It was actually the best.
Where are they?
They are in Piccadilly Circus area.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Fowl. Yeah, FOWL.
FOWL.
And they have YouTube, so you can. And they're quite cool because they show you how to make these foods and
they're quite open.
They're quite open and they enjoy the kind of social media presence.
Okay.
And I personally like food YouTube and things like that.
Yeah.
So
Same.
I would recommend it. I think it's a nice date.
Sometimes you have to check. You can't always go to Sam's.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
you gotta be a bit fancy.
You want to be a bit fancy.
Yeah.
We'll go to Fowl. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I might. That's a great idea. I might have to do that. Cool. I mean, I don't really have an honourable mention. I was actually going to say K-Cook, but I'm happy that he said it. So check K-Cook out. I'm going to put the link and the address down below for you to go there. Just authentic Korean food. I've been there like twice, 2 or 3 times, I think. Just authentic Korean food, man. Like it is what it is, man. Just authenticity.
K-Cook, Hendon Central.
That's the one. So yeah, check that out. And thank you very much for joining us this episode.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Just talked about a lot, bro.
Yeah.
It's good to catch up as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see you all in the next episode.
See you guys.